Hello, my friends. So, if today's date, May the 5th, is your birth date, this is a reading for you for this year. It's a three-card pull, a general energy card for the year, a challenge you might face in this year, and an action to take to keep yourself in balance this year. So, your general energy card of the year is the Father. So, it's asking you to look at yourself through the lens of the ultimate father figure, the ultimate dad figure, the ultimate balancing figure. The father is often that sense of protector, that sense of uh, uh, hunter, that sense of loyalty and familiar growth and support, a champion, a hero. We look at our fathers and think, oh, they're absolutely what we want to become, and they're the best thing ever. And yet the father also holds that energy of needing to fail and needing to show that he's human or she, and needing to show that they are working out their own stuff, that the father is not the perfection of all being. And so the child comes along saying, well, I see this and I didn't like this, but I did like this about my father, and I want to be those good qualities, and I don't want to have some of the pain and problems that my father had on the more challenging parts of self. So the children are always about healing what the parents uh, bring and show that don't quite fit in with the child's understanding of who they need to be. So this, so this place of the father is really about looking at the power that the father brings, and looking at when the father is absent, or the father is cruel in oneself and doesn't show that they are loyal, and doesn't show that they care, and doesn't show that they want their children to progress for the highest, because the father is bound in his or her male aspect, creative aspect, is bound in his or her pain and trauma that has been given to them through their time, and that they are here to heal. So it's about understanding the bigger picture of what, quote, the father is, what the father does, how the father maintains but also fails, how the father is the champion but also can be the failure, the hardest thing to handle, can be there but also can be absent, can be controlling but also can be very dynamically supportive, depending on where you are in your own sense of being, quote, father, to fathering something, a child, a business, an energy, an understanding, a spirit, a connection, divine father, pain father. These are all the aspects that you need to look at this year, about what does fathering mean to you. What does being a good father mean to you, in the sense of also letting go of needing to be perfect? You can't be perfect. You have to be real. And perfection and real means looking at your pains and honestly dealing with them, and not shutting them down or shutting them up or shutting them off, or being unwilling to process some of the old stuff that you need for your own growth. So it's about healing your own father mother paradigms. It's about healing the mother father paradigm within yourself. So the challenge you have this year is the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups says you've surrounded yourself with a lot of beautiful, pleasureful, joyful things, family, relationships, things that taste good to you, things that feel good to you. Intuitions are high, emotions are sound, flow is pretty good. But the seven always says, well, maybe there's something happening this year that sevens like to constrict Saturn. Sevens like to say maybe you need to get rid of one thing in order for the other six things of the seven to thrive and grow. So it's about letting go of something that you thought you needed, something you thought you wanted, something that might have fulfilled you at one time and you're still holding on to it. Maybe it's something you just can't have and do at this particular moment, and you need to let go of it and trust that it will come back to you if it's necessary for you to come back to you. in order for your growth. But to let go of something that is not serving you in this moment is a challenge for many of us, because we get attached to things, and we get beholden to things, and we get beholden to people that support us. But maybe someone is not quite supporting you in the way that you need to, but you don't want to cut them off. Maybe you have to cut them off. Maybe you have to shut them out for a minute. Maybe you have to close down their input to you because it's not really serving you. Not with hate, but with love, because you want to love yourself and you want to be the fullest you can. And sometimes certain people are not appropriate for you, as certain addictions and things that you want to grasp aren't quite appropriate for you. So this is all about the feeling center, and trusting your feelings and going, well, I don't feel like that is right for me right now, and I want to be more healthy and more calm and more peaceful and more balanced and more loving to the people and the energies around me, and I still want to feel joy and light and love. And if I don't have enough energy to give to all of those things, maybe I have to lessen some of my focus. And so the action you need to take is the elk. And the elk and the father are very interesting together, because the elk males hang out with the males most of the year. The elk is a male bonding society and only go to the female when reproduction is needed and when that fostering of a child is needed. But then the elk boys all go hang out together, and they roam together until it's necessary to not. So it's this bonding of male energy. It's this bonding of like-mindedness. It's this bonding of intelligence and community that is really strong this year. And maybe you just need to spend more time with the boys. Maybe you just need to get outside and do more things that are, quote, male, that you might be interested in doing, so that you can look at yourself in that father image. Look at yourself in that nurturing image. The elk also have these antlers, both the male and the female, that say they're very spiritual. They're very connected to their spirit. They're very highly intellectual and highly intuitive. And so you have to trust that part of yourself, which will also come to you when you share time with more male energy. Now, if you're a woman, this means staying with like-minded beings. Maybe you're hanging out with the women more in order to learn what that society really brings to you, calls to you, heals in you, and nurtures in you. So this is not just about men. This is about women and their analytical and their doing side and their active side and their analytical side and their fostering of their protector side and their nurturing side. So you have to trust yourself, be around more like-minded beings of the same, quote, sex, or the same, quote, opinions, or the same, quote, philosophies, and hang out with them so that you can feel truer to yourself and more honest in yourself, and glean the lessons that come from that kind of society for yourself. So this is a powerful year of looking at the male, quote, male aspects of yourself, and how you get things done, and how you move ahead in the world, and how you heal the old pains of being imperfect, because we are imperfect. We are all imperfect. We will never live up to anyone else's dreams of who we need to be. So we have to come as close to living up to our own internal dreams of who we need to be in order for us to thrive and grow and change and transform our poisons into beautiful nectars, transform our limitations into growth and honorings, transform our heart into love and not fear and addictions and guilt and shame and all those things that keep us in our lower bodies and don't let us interact. You have to interact this year. You have to interact with more people of your same sex, or of your same opinion, or of your same philosophy, and and honor that camaraderie that will take you deeper into looking at yourself. Aho matakulas.